coming to sit in a comfortable posture and making sure your feet are flat on the ground, arms are hanging, shoulders are hanging. And allowing yourself to take a deeper breath, settle the nervous system. You might want to breathe in deeply through the nose and slightly longer through the mouth. And if the mind is very scattered, you can also use counting. For example, counting on 4 when you breathe in and on 6 when you breathe out. Feeling the contact of the feet with the ground. The legs and buttocks with the chair or whatever you're sitting on. The hands on the thighs or touching each other. Checking with the body if there is any tightness you would like to release. For example, between the eyes or in the mouth, the jaws, the shoulders, the belly, the pelvis. Often a place where we hold quite some tensions in the pelvis and lower belly, and so see if you can let go a little here. And in the legs, all the way down to the feet. The arms, all the way down to the hands. And noticing how you are in this moment, physically and mentally, without wanting to change anything, just becoming aware. And when you're ready, turning towards a beverage that you have in front of you. It can be a cup of tea, a coffee, a juice or a glass of water. And starting by putting your hand or hands around the glass or cup to feel the warmth or the cold, the contact with the glass or cup. With your eyes closed. Noticing the shape of the cup or glass, the temperature, the texture, the sensations in the hands, in the palms of the hands. And whenever the mind goes to something else or into judging, you can notice where it went and gently bring it back to exploring the beverage. And as a next step, you might want to bring the beverage close to your nose and see if there's anything you can smell. Discovering the aromas of your drink. With curiosity and a beginner's mind, as if it was the first time that you were approaching this. And it can even be a glass of water. Maybe you smell something, maybe you don't. And now touching your cup or glass with your lips with the cup or glass. Not drinking yet, but just touching the lips. And bringing it down once again. Opening the eyes. And taking a few moments to explore your cup or glass and the beverage. What's the color? If it's a glass, can you look through? How does it look like? What exactly can you see? Being curious and reminding yourself to come back to simply looking. Exploring with curiosity. And now, once again, closing the eyes if that's helpful for you and bringing the beverage to the mouth and taking your first sip. Hearing the sound of swallowing it, the texture, the taste in the mouth, the aftertaste. And taking another sip where you keep the drink in your mouth for a few moments to explore it. And gently swallow it and notice the sensations of the swallowing, the aftertaste, the effects on the body and mind, the sounds of swallowing. And you can take one more. And then letting go of the drink and noticing the after effects of the drink on the body and mind. Maybe a sense of gratitude for having this drink and taking a few moments to contemplate how this drink has ended in your cup or glass. If it's a cup of tea, how these tea leaves were once herbs or plants planted by a farmer, how they have grown with sun and water. Or maybe it's a coffee and you imagine the coffee beans, the coffee plants. And imagine how it's been harvested and packaged, transported, how it ended up in the shop or supermarket where you bought it. And how you prepared it for yourself. The steps you took to prepare this drink. And maybe there is a sense of gratitude for all these factors coming together. The people planting, harvesting, transporting, selling, including yourself preparing this one drink. And maybe also a sense of interconnectedness with all these people involved in this one drink that you are consuming. And with this in mind, you can take another sip. Aware of the sun and the clouds, the people, the work involved. And maybe with a sense of gratitude for having enough to eat and drink. Aware that many people don't on this planet. And enjoying the after effects of the drink. And if you like, you can continue contemplating the drink, or you can turn towards another anchor for this last part of the meditation, which can be the breath, choosing a spot where you feel it most vividly and exploring it there. Or you might want to choose body sensations, for example, the contact of the feet with the ground and the buttocks or the hands. Or you might want to prefer exploring sounds around and within you. And whatever you choose, keeping it light and steady. From time to time, checking in if the body has tensed up as a result of the thinking. And then coming back to the anchor you have chosen, sticking to one, and without judging yourself, noticing, exploring, returning to being, and sensing. Where's the mind? And wherever it is, it's okay. You can return each time you notice it's wandered without judging yourself. gently but firmly returning to your anchor. And now, as we are coming to the end of the meditation, taking a few moments to take stock of what has changed. Maybe there's a sense of calm or heaviness or more energy. Maybe you've become aware of an emotion or some pain in the body. Maybe there's some restlessness. But see if you can focus just on something that feels beneficial right now. A relaxed sense of breathing, or the fact that nothing major hurts in the body, or that there's a slight sense of calm. And taking a few moments to enjoy that feeling, to take it in. Intensifying it in the body and mind. Opening up to it and let it become part of you. So it's a resource you can take into the rest of your day. And now gently bringing this meditation to a close. You can start moving your toes and fingers, maybe giving yourself a little stretch. If the eyes were closed, you can open them and gently preparing for the next moment of your day.